with the hot heat of this Saturday stream. Just, this is the thing, because some people are like, oh, it's so hot, man. Just imagine that you're a fire elemental and you're immune to fire damage. It's a nice day, isn't it? Wow. What a gorgeous day. Damn, it feels good to be a fire elemental. Does someone have to invite you to the Neuro W channel? Just verbally, not like mechanically in the game. So as long as someone's like, hey Goopster, do you wanna Neuro Dojo? Then you can come in. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, round 2, Neuro Dojo. The map is Beckett. In the red trunks in the upper right hand corner, representing Neuro S, it is Callion, the Terran. And in the bottom left hand corner in the blue trunks playing the Zerg, it is Kashika. Kasishka. Kashika. The Zerg. What do we got? What do we got? We got a hatch first. A righteous macro build indeed. But Callion has other plans to build a barracks and fill this refinery. ASMR, StarCraft 2 cast, super low. Thank you for tuning in to the hot tubs, beaches, and bathtubs StarCraft streams here. Is there a point where you're sweating enough that it qualifies as a hot tub stream? How you been, Soupy? I was just thinking of you yesterday, actually, wondering how you were doing. We've been playing BC with Naven, screaming at him in arenas. Classic. A classic. For the love of God, don't fart into the microphone. Why would someone do that, though? That's gross. Stop that. Stop being so gross. Twitch is a video game and art platform. And if you're farting into the microphone, that's gross. And I can go on record saying that. I just did. All right, Callion, getting a reactor on this barracks, getting a command center on the high ground. No units aside from this one Reaper who's going for the drone, but the spores made just in time. Lings are chasing this Reaper. Reaper's focusing on a new drone. It's still running around. It's going around the corner. Okay, it's gonna go around. The Queen is out. Reaper needs to leave. Spores canceled. Okay, the Reaper is healing up now. Lings are going back to base. Command center, almost done in the high ground. 2 Marines on the way. Factory and a barracks. This is a 2-1-1 opening. Your art. Thank you. You do it after your goals are hit? I don't want to do that. You should have a new Twitch category. Let me see. I think this is wrong too. Man, why did it reset my game settings whenever my computer crashed? Alas. This Queen is really ferociously attacking these unbuildable plates. Keep at it. Bit of a supply block here for Kasishka. Kasishka is how you say it, I guess. 34 workers against 26 with 2 mules. Hard at work, full duration, getting that really high income mining done. Another gas here at the natural expansion. The barracks is done. Tech lab on one, reactor on the other, and a factory with a tech lab. Where is the starport? There is not a starport just yet. But Callion could build a starport at any point in the next 3 to 5 business days. So let's see what he does. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be better at thermoregulating while standing up or sitting down. We'll test it. Which do you think helps you cool off more? Alright. 40 workers, 1 tank is out, 10 marines is the count. Lair is done. Pretty early here. And there's a Bane Nest, Roach Warren, both complete. Gases are being filled at the natural. Streamer is going to move the fan closer to me. Can you hear that on the microphone? Can you hear this fan? Yes or no? Something's wrong with Neuro's AC? No, nothing's wrong with it. It's actually flawless. But it also doesn't exist. We're in Seattle. And in Seattle, most homes, even nice ones, don't have air conditioning, but they have heating. Because generally speaking, the climate here is cool enough and moderate enough that you only have a couple hot days of the year. So this is an unusual week, to say the least. But it's gonna get up to 102, I think, on Monday or something. Third CC is done. Calion, rocking those Ghost Academies. This is a signature move. So you may not know this, but JW and Calion are like the Sith Lord and apprentice of nukes. And what they do is they play Terran, but they mass ghosts. And they go for big plays with nukes a lot earlier than most Terran players would. You've got your standard, like, don't take acid the third, do a marine tank hellbat timing, have like 50 SCVs, whatever. Every Terran does that, but not these two. These guys build the Ghost Academy really early. Get that cloak, get that nuke right away. There's gonna be a cloak and a nuke available right around the 7-minute mark, with a third base planetary, which is harder to kill than an orbital. Did you know that? But the Banes are rolling in. Cassie trying to get these SCVs, but the worker pull is looking pretty good. A few of them die, 3 SCVs end up falling. And I think that was a pretty good trade for Calion. Lost some mining time, but didn't really lose all too many workers, and that was quite a few Banes. Xeon, thank you for the 15 months of support. Medivac with double ghost on the way. There is 1 spore here, 1 here, and 1... Oh, there's no spore in the main. There's 1 overseer in the game, and it's with the army right here at the natural. The first ghost steps forward. But the overseer is nearby. Whoop! Two nukes available. Nuke 1, ready. Nuke 2, ready. He sees this one. Okay, the drones are pulled. Good reaction. Well, you only lost 22 drones. That could have been worse. It wasn't good by any means, but you could have lost 40. Nat 20 stealth roll there. Yep. They did get revenge on that ghost, though. And in the supply department, Cassie is still pretty ahead. But a lot of these units are roaches, and roaches are not very supply efficient. We've got 40 supply in roaches right now, which aren't going to be the best as this tank count continues to increase. There are only 2 in the game at the moment. We got 56 SCVs for Calion on 3 bases. There's another orbital in the main here for some more mule income. +1 armor is about done. Single engineering base right here. And a bunch of Roach Bane moving forward on the map. Maybe looking to hit a timing. This army has +1 range, +1 carapace. There's no melee upgrade. So the roaches are gonna crab claw over here. With the Ling Bane run by over here. Banes looking to go into the base. And we're attacking on both sides here. The Bane's got a bit of damage done. Both tanks are killed. That's going to improve the Roach's chances later on. But overall, this attack is going to be defended. Yep. Pretty scrappy situation, though. The wall was messed up, the tanks died, and these workers have lost a lot of mining time. So that feels like a fairly successful push. The 3 bases are, well, they've seen better times than this. These orbitals give Terran a lot of kind of potential to bounce back from taking damage. You can lose a bunch of workers and these can supplement your mineral income until you're able to remake your economy. 59, it's not super high, but you can work with that. 59 to 60. Add in mule income. This is the real problem here. These SCVs, they're like, it's too hot to work today. It's like you have a climate controlled suit that you're wearing and they're like, it's too hot to work today, and they just can't really, they can't really get through that conversation in a way that causes the SCVs to go back to work. So for now, they're actively protesting, and this ghost is doing all the hard work. Good bit of damage there. Queen kill, larva kill, 4 drones, probably worth a ghost. And there's a major psychological factor with the nukes as well. It's a very stressful thing to hear that there's a nuclear launch detected in a 1v1 game, because that usually means that a lot of your units are about to be destroyed if you don't move them. So you have to find the nuke dot wherever it might be. Another nuke is over here. This ghost is nuking from the other side. And the nuke will be able to clip any workers that weren't pulled here. Bit of damage on the spore, but that's all that was taken, so this was the ideal reaction. Well played. Does Terran need the sensor tower in general? It's really good because it gives you like a bunch of red dots on the minimap for any enemy unit that's in this territory. So it's kind of like having creep spread in a way. It's the closest thing to it. And they're not very expensive either. So I would say it's certainly worth the investment. A lot of players struggle with floating a bunch of money. So this is a thing where you can just make 2 of them, 2 or 3 of them, and you can see a whole lot of the map. Galleon going for a tactical nuke here. He's going to see if he can agitate the Zerg into going up this ramp. But Cassie says, nope, I'm attacking you right now. I don't care about that. We've got a bit of a base race here. The Marine Ghost Medivac is pushing at this top side. Roach Bane already well into the Terran territory. Banes roll up to the high ground. Will they bust through this? Get onto the production. Drones are being pulled into the main. Are we going to see a ridiculous 30 worker nuke? The Roaches are trying to get up on this high ground. There's some army here at the planetary, but not very many units in the main base. Supply is getting really low for Terran. There's a nuke right on top of this army. The army needs to move. They're going to take a lot of damage. Okay, the army's moving in. Oh, but it moved back! Okay, it wounded some of those Roaches, but it didn't kill them. How many nukes does Galleon have? No nukes, but 2 of them are cooking up. Can he get the nukes in time to be able to stop this? He does have 9 ghosts. These are getting low. Should focus the ghost academies. That's the problem here. Snipes on Roaches. Roaches on the high ground. The nukes are ready. 2 nukes are ready. Whole bunch of Lings coming in. The planetary with repair could hold that. Huge mine hit. Kills a whole bunch of the Lings. All that's left for offense is 2 Roaches and 13 Lings. 56 drones versus 20 SCVs. Ladies and gentlemen, the match is not over, but both players' bases are in shambles. Like, look at this base. It's damaged, half saturation, and this extractor has seen better days. This base, don't even get me started. There are so many workers here because this base died. And this base is mostly mined out. There's a little bit of money here, $245. You can't pay rent with that though. These gases are mining out. I would say it's still anybody's game. Look at this supply. Even the overlords are in jeopardy now. Overlord's being pulled away. Alright, he canceled that nuke. He's just gonna go in here. He's got a lot of marine ghosts, but banelings are really good against ghosts. And there's plenty of detection. He picks up and lifts off. That's the right call. Alright, Calion is taking his business elsewhere. Gonna expand. Put the production down here between these two bases that actually have money. This base up here, it was killed, but it was kind of running out of resources anyway. So, heck it. Heck that. Man, one nuke. If he could nuke this, that's game. Probably. This SCV is repairing. Trying to fix up this medivac here. It's in need of repairs. Okay, this ghost. One nuke in the chamber. Moves up toward the third base location. Gonna try this chasm nuke. Targeting it across the chasm here. Just putting the red dot there means that it'll get some of these drones. It's a bit of a safer nuke to throw. It's gonna be pretty hard to find. Is Cassie gonna find it? Nuclear launch detected. Gonna move forward with that army. What does this one get? Oh. 6. That's pretty good. Roachbane is moving up. They're looking for this ghost. Maybe gonna break these rocks? No, just looking around. The ghost! Get out! It escaped. Close one. Another double nuke. Just about to finish. 2 nukes available. Can the Roachbane attack into double planetary though? Planetary fortresses have 1,500 HP. And they can shoot stuff. Ground only. Pretty tough. Okay, the Roachbane is moving in. Focusing down one of these planetaries. These roaches have 1-1. They killed it without too much issue. There's a nuke going off at one of the most crucial bases for the Zerg. SCVs are repairing, but there's more Roach Hydra here. The nuke kills 10 workers, and the base is almost dead. Calion doesn't really have too much. Need to get a defensive nuke going here. The SCVs are trying to repair as best they can, but they're running out of money to repair. But the Roach Hydra is mostly killed. The players are down to 28 SCVs and 39 drones respectively. Holy crap. These SCVs need to get back to work, try to mine from somewhere. This base is being rebuilt. Calion does have some stuff. It's 105 supply to 73, 11 roaches, 8 hydras, 5 queens against 9 ghosts, 5 marine, 2 marauder, 8 medivac. A nuclear launch and a prayer that this army won't move for a bit. Is this the play? It is actually the play. The army has been obliterated. A couple units showed up, but that's how you, yeah, that's how you destroy the enemy's army with a single ability. Now it's just mass ghost against a smattering of hydras with a roach for moral support. Wow. Calion once again demonstrating why he is one of the 2 Sith Lords of the nukes. Him and J-Dub. Never disappointing in Neuro Dojo. Even when they lose, they win with some big plays. This is good. More Roach Hydra here, trying their best to defend. Drones are even being pulled into the fray. 16 workers against 29 SCVs. Medivac's picking up. Cassie is not tapping just yet. Still got some stuff. Why not attack? Try your best. If you can get this production location, it's going to be really hard for Terran to produce. There is a base done now, though. So if these workers can start mining efficiently, Terran should be able to create a lead. Roach Hydra moving up here to the high ground. There is detection with this push. Bio with Medivac Ghost moving up here. Trying to defend. There is one window meme. Marauder is killed. The mine is taken out. There's a snipe. Roach Hydra DPSing down these workers. Are these units 2-2? They're still 1-1. We're 21 minutes into the game, and both players have a 1 base economy. 24 workers each. This is the kind of match that, to be in this position as the players, it just feels like, ugh, I just can't afford anything. It sucks. All my bases are messed up. But as a viewer, these are the best, I think. 2 warriors, completely exhausted. Their armor is broken. They're winded. They're injured. But they're still fighting it out. 67 supply to 62 to supply. Bio moving in here, trying to attack this base. The drones are pulled, but then pulled away. Which creates just enough time for the army to come in, and the base is alive. It's alive. 54 supply to 69. Calion has almost no minerals, though. There is a fresh base that's up now. SCV count is really low. What are they doing? He's mining a bunch of gas. I feel like he needs to get minerals only. Yeah, he's fixing it now. Roach Hydra. 1-1. It's 1-1-1 upgrades, actually, because there's +1 melee complete as well. How many workers have perished in total? Seems they stretching it. What does that mean, they stretching it? They're trying to win the video game. Can we fault them for that? Have you ever been in a video game and thought to yourself, hey, I think I'm going to try to win this one? Because I have. And when you're in that mindset of when you're trying to win, sometimes your base looks like this, but you keep fighting. You play to win the game. Yeah. That's it. Roach Hydra versus Planetary, not the best matchup. Okay, the bio's over here. Thinking about moving in. Bunch of Ling Bane as well. We've got a base race kind of a situation here. The drones are being pulled. These bases are really low. The Planetary is taken out. Bane's rolling into those SCVs. There's not too much defense over here either. So the Roach Hydra's on top of the production. And the Terran is killing the new units coming out. Is Zerg gonna come home or continue to fight here? Looks like a bit of both. This Marine count is pretty gnarly though. +2/+2 upgrades. Marines moving up into the main base. Such as it is. There's not even that much to defend up there. I feel like screw it, like we'll fight somewhere else. Zerg is at 29 workers, Terran's at 23. GG is called. Calion takes it. Let's just see what the active forces was. Yeah. What a game. That was incredible. Thank you, Calion. That was ugly. That's exactly what we're looking for, though. Well played. Clutch nukes for days.